Mr. Prav Singh, how are you, young man? Thought I would do this short video walkthrough just to showcase some of the things which I think you are missing in terms of your social media accounts and where you could provide the best value given these extraordinary set of circumstances we find ourselves in. We will see you, sir, on the other side.
Well, hello there and welcome to your social media pages. Now, I've made this personalized video for you on the assumption that, one, you understand social media works, i.e. if you post content, then you know that you get engagement for you and your business, and then you grow your business from your online presence. I've also made the assumption that you want to grow your business. And number three, that you want to get to your business goals faster than traditional client acquisition methods. If those assumptions are correct, then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you three things. First one, what is missing from your LinkedIn and Facebook business profiles so they're optimized for growth. I'm going to share with you 4 people who use video well and get great engagement from their video work. And I'm going to also share with you the 4 different types of video content that you should be showcasing for you and your business. I hope that you find this valuable and you can apply it to your online world.
Mr. Prav Singh, welcome to this tutorial walkthrough of your social media accounts. So first of all, we are going to look at LinkedIn because you clearly don't have a Facebook business page. And you know, it surprises me that you are a premium LinkedIn person, so you clearly use the platform a lot, or you're willing to invest the $69 or $99 a month into LinkedIn, but you're really not maximizing it from a business perspective at all. Sorry to be super blunt with that, young man, but hopefully we can give you a few little pointers now. So first of all, at the top of your LinkedIn profile, and we are connected, there's this big piece of real estate, and it's a big blue bar. And at the moment, you could be putting something in that box, something to showcase who and what you do, your value set, and how you can help. Because when people land on your profile, they generally look in this area here first of all. They don't really go further down. They look at here, and you're a property specialist at Barfoot and Thompson, and that's pretty much all that you're willing to give away. Which is a bit of a shame. So first of all, fill in the cover with an image that is relatable to what you do or your personal values. You are not particularly being very found on LinkedIn. You need to get rid of those numbers and digits after your name. Easy to do, but you do need to get rid of it, otherwise you won't be searchable. In terms of your content, very standard fare property kind of a statement, but there's more to the Prav Singh story, as I've so discovered sitting out there in the back patio at Ray White Parnell having a great yarn, and you have a great story to tell, and I don't think you're telling that as you should in your about section. And also, it's like you're a property specialist at Barfoot and Thompson, but really your headline needs to say who you help, how you help it, and how you deliver it. Because it's no longer an online CV anymore. And we'll show you some of the profiles to do that. In terms of your activity, well, we can see that you're not a creator, which is, there's a big dramatic pause there, because I've seen you at ProBiz, and I've seen how you can go well and truly over 60 seconds and be very passionate about what you do. You have a great opportunity, Mr. Prav Singh, to educate and to share personal stories around who and what you do. We know that you're on it because you're liking content and engaging in the platform, and you particularly like Matthew Horncastle and some of his content, and he's very good too. Now, what would it be like if you were to produce some content and get 2,324 views for a 2-minute 50 video? okay, you're not Matthew Horncastle and not worth $20 million, but you've got a whole bunch of value that you do have in your head that can help other people generate. You can help other people in on the property ladder, or educating them around all of these changes with the property space. So that's what I think you're missing in terms of your LinkedIn profile, and that's a pretty easy fix. Would love to help you on that down the track. So I'm going to share with you the 4 different types of content. Now, you're not really producing any content, so this hopefully will give you some help. And I'm going to share with you 4 different people that you know, or you probably may know, who are on LinkedIn and who do each of those really well. And the first person I want to share with you, or the first type of content, is educational content. And you are full of education. You are full of knowledge. And you just want to help people. You don't even need to have the call to action. You can almost just educate, and give value day in, day out. And you are an absolute champion at that. As is Glenn Marvin, who is a BNI person. He's also my coach, and he's pretty well respected in the digital marketing community. And you look at his profile, see that big blue bar? It's not a big blue bar on Glenn's profile. He tells a story in his about section that leads to what he does and how you can get in touch with him. In terms of some of his content that Glenn creates, this is where he goes double down on the educational content. And obviously he's more of a coach, so he wants to bring people of value into his world and educate his community on how he can how they can help them. There's also a balance of fun and humor, as well as personal and family stories, but at the moment it's very driven around educational content to help other people deliver and help them survive this COVID-19 crisis. He gets some really good engagement. And there's some fun stuff there as well. So education, number 1. Number 2 is personal story. Now, everyone's got a personal story, and everyone can talk about personal stories as it relates to how they can help their audience. I'm going to go to America to Shay Rowbottom again. Look at this cover. She is very specific around what she does and how she delivers it, and that's how I think you should do it as well. And she gets, admittedly, she's American and she's a woman, and she gets super high engagement, but she tells stories. And the one that I saw down here before was, here was a story about how her friend died, and she told that story. And she told it a little bit in the written content, but she tells it on a 3-minute video, and we look at the numbers, because everyone looks at the numbers and goes, holy crap, that is bloomin' amazing. So, again, she's become a bit of a LinkedIn content queen, and she's all for education, and she's all for using humor to drive to a result. But I really love, here's this, things sales guys say, 111,000 views. Follower, she's amazing. So, personal story and education. Third one is commentary. Not a lot of Kiwis do this very well. This is Ashley Church. You would have heard of him. And Ashley doesn't necessarily do video, but what he does do well is he does the written commentary posts. And this is what most people just share the link, as in here's about the Bauer stuff article. Most people just share that with their audience and go, oh, my audience will think that I'm really clever by sharing this. What you want to do in terms of commentary is follow what Ashley would do, is he puts the link in, but then he gives his perspective. No one gives a shit about the stuff response or the stuff comment. What does Ashley think about it? What does Prav think about certain media outlets commentating on a particular property, but it could be a governmental thing. You can offer your perspective and build your audience that way, and then they know, like, and trust you. Sorry to use some of that B&I language. And Ashley is a bit of a master at that, and he's been doing it consistently week in, week out, and we look at some of those numbers. So commentary, personal story, and education. The last one is kudos, singing the praises of other people. But you're doing the singing the praises, and probably Ryan the Lion Ashton does this very, very well. Bit of an odd character. He is the founder and owner of A Few Quiet Yarns, and you might have seen some of his content on LinkedIn. But he's very, very, very good at doing video content with other people. He's bringing the content. He wants other people to shine, but it's about giving them a helping hand, helping them build their profile. And, here's a 10-minute video. 10-minute video with almost 2,000 views is quite phenomenal. And Ryan is a bit of a master at that. So there you go, 4 different types of content, 4 people on LinkedIn, and some of the things which you are missing from your LinkedIn profile. Prav, would really love to have a conversation with you.
Well, Prav, hopefully you found that valuable. This really is a once in a lifetime opportunity to create content and to build and nurture your audience online. Feel free to click the button below this video. We can get on a Zoom call and see where that leads us in terms of you creating content, which I know that you've got tons of, to really build and nurture your online community that may lead to further conversations down the track. You have a good day, sir.